Let me have a look. To turn it on, first you have to... Noob? Are you playing Final Quest 6? Is this how you insert the cartridge? Yes. After I pop in the cartridge, the familiar soundtrack begins to play. Every time I hear that song, it gets my blood pumping. Noob? Let's play it to remember this moment. It's been a while since we played a game together. Alright. We just played together a few days ago. I push on the H keys, which has become loosened with time, in an attempt to locate the game saves. Do each of these save files represent a different ending? Sort of? Can you tell me about them? Huh? I want to play the game too. Oh. What's all this about? I'm curious about these saved files. That's all. If I want to know about them, wouldn't it make sense for me to play them? Why do you want to know about them? I just want to show you that the time before you were in NIKKE doesn't necessarily mean anything. Oh. So tell me, how do I go about playing these save files? Do you know how the branching story pathways work in this game? I heard that choosing different characters as your companions affects it. That's right! One of the many reasons Final Quest 6 is heralded as a masterpiece is that choosing different NPCs to be your companion can lead to different endings. The first save file is about a sensitive magician. His ultimate beam attack can blast through bosses like they're nothing. He'd be a great choice for a beginner like you. A word of forewarning though. The magician can be quite sensitive, so you have to exercise caution when choosing the dialogue options. If you choose the wrong one, he will straight up leave your team. And that would be quite embarrassing. Back in the day, I accidentally caused him to abandon my party several times. Exia starts to operate the keys on the console. The game starts and Exia shows me how to play. I start with the save file in the first slot. Here we have the Taciturn Thief. With him, you can steal a potent item. To defeat the exclusive boss on this route. The tricky thing is that the thief will leave the team if you do something that goes against his beliefs. To maintain an optimal relationship with him, you have to work as hard as you do with the magician. Following these, there are further slots, all of which I clear following Exia's old gameplay route. Finally, we arrive at the last saved file. Alright, noob, you've reached the last stage. All you've got to do is gather all your companions and defeat the final boss, and you're done. There is a hidden companion monster who only appears on this route. There's a substantial language barrier though, which makes it difficult to become companions with it. However, as you defeat more enemies during your adventure together, you two will become close before you know it. I start the final stage with Exia's advice in mind, and devote my full attention to the game. Game over. Bad ending. The words bad ending flash on the screen following the extermination of my entire party. Oh, this is tough. I didn't expect all my companions to abandon me at the last moment. If you want to reach the true ending, you've got to upgrade your affection level with your companions to the point where you understand each other without saying a word. Otherwise, they'll leave the team halfway through the adventure, thus giving you the bad ending. Even with you giving me all this great advice, I keep making mistakes. Oh, I didn't expect you to clear the final stage on your first try. Oh, even a veteran like me got countless bad endings before I finally figured it out. The secret to obtaining the true ending is to know your companions well by upgrading your affection levels. A gamer should never be disappointed by bad endings. It's just one step along the journey to reaching the true ending. I see. Alright, I'll try again. With Exia's advice in mind, I tackle the final stage a few more times. After what seemed like countless bad endings. True ending. When I finally watched the true ending, the day had already dawned. It's over. You defeated the legendary boss dragon that appears. Oh, after all 8 dragons. Oh, the big boss dragon. This is truly the best game, but I'm exhausted. Oh, a lack of stamina is the Achilles heel of most gamers. Pardon my weakness. Oh, it's okay. I understand. I'm gonna go lie down for a bit. I was out like a light as soon as I lay on the floor. Must be all that non-stop gaming.
Noob.
Yes?
How was the game?
I had a great time thanks to you. When I finally got the good ending for the first time, it turns out all my companions had died. So we ended up with the bad ending where I'm left all by myself. After playing through it so many times, getting a good ending hits me even harder.
One of the charms of games is that you can turn a bad ending into a good one through your efforts.
That's right. A bad ending is part and parcel of getting a good one. In a way. It's not really such a bad ending after all.
What do you mean?
Even if things don't quite pan out, as long as you've tried your best. It's just one step further in the journey towards your ultimate destination. Even if you get bad endings loads of times. The lessons learned from those setbacks will keep you going. Just keep at it, and eventually you'll get that good ending you've been aiming for.
Noob.
Or the effort you put into finding that special connection. Well, it's all right here in these game saves. That's why they hold a lot of meaning. Players aren't always disappointed when they get a bad ending, right? Exia stares at the game console silently. Just as I start to drift off, she breaks the silence.
Back in those days, everything revolved around this little console. We'd gear up as warriors, slay monsters, and start off on new adventures. Next thing you know, we're inseparable companions. Are we friends, Noob?
Of course we are.
Thank the stars above that I kept this console.
As my eyelids grow heavy, I see the faint outline of Exia getting engrossed in a game once again.